Welcome to my vlog for today. Today I wanted to share some of the weirder things about early pregnancy that no one really tells you about. Oh God, these boobies they're out of control. Sorry. Anyway, I'm not used to having such a large chest. Um, so there's a lot about pregnancy that women don't really talk about, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Not everyone is really comfortable sharing some parts of their lives. And, but what happens is women become pregnant and they start going, gosh, is this normal? Like, am I supposed to feel this way? So I wanted to talk today about some of the things that I've noticed in my pregnancy that I definitely was not expecting. So the first thing was butter popcorn pee. My pee smelt for the first few weeks of my pregnancy exactly like buttered popcorn. And like so much so that I was like calling my husband and being like, oh my God, lover, smell my pee. And he wasn't really into that, but it was so bizarre. And I was Googling it, and because I don't eat any dairy. I love popcorn, but I never put butter on it. And so I was so weirded out by it. But like legitimately, my pee smelled exactly like buttered popcorn. Now, I asked around, and apparently not all women experience this, but I definitely did, and I thought I was so weird, and I am weird, but that was a weird one. The other thing that I definitely was not expecting was how gassy I've become. As a vegan and like a mostly high fiber whole food vegan, I was tooting obviously, but like my farts legitimately had no smell. I didn't have smelly farts. But now that I'm pregnant, like, holy moly, my farts are out of this world. Like, they smell terrible, and I fart way more, and I was not expecting it. I thought, like, I was so embarrassed. Was used to just kind of like farting and being like totally, like no one would know, but then like I was out and I farted and I was like, holy crap, did that come out of me? Like that, whoa! So apparently because of our hormones, they affect your digestion. So they're slowing down your digestion. Your food is kind of just like chilling in your intestines a little bit longer. And so this smell is created, and gosh, it is awful. So if you have these smelly farts, totally normal. And that's a common one. Smelly farts are common. So another really weird one is my dreams. I had dreams before I was pregnant, but like they weren't really that intense, and I usually wouldn't remember them when I woke up, and so this hair is like a little bit rough. Um, and so I dreamt, but like they weren't anything special. Now my dreams are like I can't like blockbuster movies. It's like every night I go to bed and I'm like excited about what I'm going to dream about. A lot of them are extremely sexual, and I've always been like a sexual person, but like I've never really had lots of dream sex, but like tons and tons of dream sex, like really sexual dreams. And yeah, like dreams like in one I was like this superhero that was trying to defend this like commune against this alien nation, and I was absorbing all the powers of like the evil people. So I had like tentacles and this trident that like shot like electronic webs, and I could like walk through walls, and I had an eye on my forehead. And in another one, I was doing an adventure race that involved like sailboats and like um, rock climbing and cliff jumping, and I was pregnant in this dream, like totally, in all the dreams I'm pregnant. So like obviously I'm I'm aware of my real life in the dreams, and I'm always married to Colin, even though I'm having sex with other people in the dreams. He's not a fan of this, but yeah, like these dreams are out of this world. So definitely some weird dreams. The other one is skin. I had heard all about this pregnancy glow, and, I had bad skin for a while in my late teens and early 20s. And then when I went vegan, like my skin was beautiful. Like I had no issues. And since I got pregnant, my skin has gotten really bad. You can't really see it in this video. I am wearing makeup right now just because I'm still a little self-conscious about it, but I will do a video where I show you guys my skin. But like all along my jawline and like all over my chest and in my cleavage, I'm breaking out, and like just really not pretty. It's not attractive. So yeah, like you're already not feeling very confident when you're pregnant, because you're even in early pregnancy, before your bump shows up, you get really bloated because, like I said, your digestion is slowing down so much, right? And so it is hard, like you're bloated, your skin's not looking good, you're kind of, retaining water. So your confidence can definitely be affected by that. And you're so low energy that you're just like, you couldn't give two craps about, putting effort into looking good. And so it definitely, has been an issue with my confidence. Um, One of the last ones that was really weird was food aversions. So I had heard about this before I was pregnant, that sometimes like when you become pregnant, certain foods, like specifically meats and like the smell of caffeine or alcohol, can like make you feel nauseous. But for me, I really had issues with vegetables, specifically like leafy greens. So for a long time, like even in the grocery store, if I saw like lettuce or spinach or anything like that, like I would just want to throw up all over the place. And I couldn't even actually talk about it for a while. Just talking about spinach made me feel nauseous, which was like really weird. And like you don't want to eat. Like lots of foods aren't aren't enjoyable to you. So like a lot of women in their first few weeks of pregnancy, like they're, taking their prenatals if they can keep them down. But like really they're only eating like crackers and like cereals and oatmeal, because like food just becomes a really unappetizing. And for some women that lasts like their whole pregnancy, whereas, for other women, towards the end of their first trimester, which is 13 weeks long, it gets better. So I'm 9.5 weeks now, and as I get towards the end of my first trimester, each day I'm feeling more and more okay with food. But like my husband like was so concerned, like foods that I used to love, like my salads and my greens, like I just could not even look at them. And still now with smells, like you become so sensitive to smell. So like I went Christmas shopping, and I was walking through a department store, and you know how like there's that level that's like all makeup and perfumes and jewelry and stuff. I walked in and I had to go get something on another floor, so I had to walk through it. And I was literally like walking through like just plugging my nose, trying not to breathe, and I ended up throwing up in a garbage can because the smell just like really creates a nausea. So I like had a party where I sent out a message to all the people coming and saying, don't wear perfume, because if you wear perfume, like I'm out for the night, right? So, and the same is for food. You smell certain foods and you can't handle it. And my husband would be, making a dinner, and I'd have to lock myself in the bathroom while he made it, and then make him like open all the windows until the smell was gone, because the smell was just so bad. So yeah, those are some of the things about early pregnancy that I definitely didn't know about, gassiness and sex dreams, and but I think the more we talk about it, the less of a stigma there is around all these different aspects of pregnancy. So why don't you guys share some of things that you weren't expecting in the comments below, and I'd love to hear some of them. Have a great night. Bye.